Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Karaoke, and this is a new drama comedy from writer-director Moishe Rosenthal, and this film focuses on a long-married couple played by Sasson Gabay and Rita Skukron, and they live in their nice apartment, and their new charismatic neighbor who moves into like the penthouse above has these wild karaoke parties, and they both become obsessed and really strongly connected to this whole new lifestyle, to the point where like their kids give them crap because it's like they're dressing up and they're doing these kinds of things. And it's a fascinating film that, one, very well shot for a film that doesn't have a whole lot of like big scenes and stuff like that in that kind of way. You notice the filmmaking, it has a richness to it, has a texture to it. I love the moments because there's a lot of singing and dancing that become important pieces to the narrative, but more importantly the character growth of both our couple here, Meir and Tova. And especially this one last sequence that's really cathartic and ties the film together thematically with the music and the dancing and their character growth and their marriage. Just how they capture this scene is really well done. I think Rosenthal does a great job of finding ways to make this more interesting. Narratively, it does have some tropes and like movie moments where it just like it kind of takes you out of it a little bit. It's a bit contrived at times in terms of like this. I saw somebody describe it as a different type of coming of age story. It's like coming into this new stage. It's transitional period where you've been in this relationships for so long and you're like, how are we going to evolve and grow together? And I think this film does a really interesting thing in terms of seeing Meir and Tova's parallel experiences, what they get out of this relationship with Itzik, played by Lear Ashkenazi, who's like this hip, drug-using, like slickly dressed guy who has these crazy parties. And he's such an enigma into their lives that it really shakes them. And you see how each of them are changing because of it. And it's very satisfying seeing how these paths collide together. And you see how their marriage grows. And it grows with them together. Obviously, there's conflict along the way. There's this abrasion. There's this friction of them going in these different directions and what they're getting out of this. And I think both Gabay and Shukran give really strong performances, and I think seeing how they add layers to their characters and seeing how they change throughout this film is quite impactful and engaging and makes for a compelling experience. There's some good laughter moments. There's some great music moments with a lot of emotion. The way that Rosenthal leverages music and dance to really say a lot about his characters. So really delivers something impactful and meaningful. And this is certainly one of the more interesting stories of like older in life kind of exploration and finding yourself again, that identity, and also seeing how a marriage grows together and potentially grow apart. And all those elements make this a meaningful, impactful, and worthwhile experience that is certainly worth a watch. But those are my thoughts on Karaoke. Let me know what you think and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.